The midday sun beat down on Amina's weathered face. Each wrinkle told a story, each line a testament to the years of hardship she had endured. The sun, relentless and unforgiving, mirrored the challenges she faced daily. Her wrinkled hands, calloused from years of toil, clutched a worn basket. This basket, though simple, was a symbol of her resilience. It had carried countless burdens, just as she had through the years. She walked slowly, each step a testament to a life lived in the shadow of hardship. The dusty path beneath her feet was a familiar one, trodden daily in her quest for survival. Every step echoed the silent strength she carried within. Amina, like countless older women in her village in rural Kenya, was alone. The village, once bustling with life, now seemed a place of solitude for her. The laughter of children and the chatter of neighbors were distant memories. Her husband had left years ago, seeking work in the city, never to return. The horizon she gazed at held dreams that never materialized, promises that were never kept. Each day she hoped for his return, but the years had only brought silence. Her story is not unique. Across the globe, countless women share similar fates. They are the silent sufferers, their voices often drowned out by the noise of progress and development. Across the developing world, a silent crisis unfolds. Older women, the backbone of their communities, are often left to fend for themselves. Their contributions, though immense, go largely unrecognized. Older women, often widowed or abandoned, bear the brunt of poverty, isolation, and societal neglect. They work tirelessly in the fields, their efforts barely enough to sustain them. The weight of their struggles is heavy, yet they carry it with grace. Their struggles, hidden behind the veil of cultural norms and economic disparities, deserve our attention. These women, adorned in traditional clothing, are the unsung heroes of their communities. Their interactions, though simple, are filled with stories of resilience and hope. We must listen to their stories. Each tale is a window into a world of perseverance and strength. By understanding their journeys, we can begin to address the challenges they face. We must understand their plight. Only then can we hope to bring about meaningful change. These women, with their thoughtful gazes and reflective poses, hold the key to a deeper understanding of resilience and fortitude. Conflict, like a raging fire, leaves behind a trail of devastation. The aftermath is a haunting reminder of what once was, a stark contrast to the life and vibrancy that existed before. The charred remains of homes and the skeletal trees stand as silent witnesses to the fury that swept through, altering lives forever. It tears families apart and forces men into the unknown. The pain of separation is etched on the faces of those left behind, their tears a testament to the bonds that have been severed. Men, carrying the weight of uncertainty, venture into foreign lands, hoping to find safety and a means to support their loved ones. In places like the Democratic Republic of Congo, years of unrest have decimated communities, leaving behind a generation of women facing an uncertain future. The once thriving villages now lie in ruins, and the echoes of laughter and life have been replaced by silence and sorrow. These women, resilient yet weary, navigate the challenges of daily survival amidst the remnants of conflict. Many men, displaced by violence, migrate in search of work and safety. Their journeys are fraught with danger and uncertainty, as they traverse unfamiliar territories and face the harsh realities of displacement. Each step they take is a step away from their past, and a step into an unknown future, driven by the hope of finding a place where they can rebuild their lives. They leave behind wives, mothers, and daughters to shoulder the burden of survival. These women, left to fend for themselves, become the pillars of their communities. They toil in the fields, nurture their children, and keep the flames of hope alive, even as they grapple with the absence of their loved ones. But the scars of absence run deeper than physical separation. The emotional and psychological toll is profound, as memories of happier times become both a source of comfort and pain. The longing for reunion is a constant ache, and the uncertainty of when or if they will see their loved ones again weighs heavily on their hearts. The HIV/AIDS epidemic, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa, has left a gaping hole in families and communities. The disease has ravaged entire generations, leaving behind a trail of grief and loss. Efforts to combat the epidemic are ongoing, but the impact on those left behind is immeasurable. Healthcare workers and volunteers strive to provide support and care, but the void left by those who have succumbed to the disease is ever present. Men, often the primary breadwinners, succumb to the disease, leaving behind widows and orphans struggling to cope. The loss of a father, a husband, a son, creates a ripple effect that touches every aspect of life. Communities come together to support one another, but the absence of those who have passed on is a constant reminder of the fragility of life. The weight of their loss is immeasurable. The tears shed are not just for the departed, but for the dreams that have been shattered and the futures that have been altered. In the quiet moments of reflection, the pain of absence is felt most acutely, a silent testament to the enduring strength and resilience of those who continue to carry on. Poverty casts a long shadow over the lives of older women in low-income countries. Gender disparities, deeply ingrained in many cultures, further exacerbate their vulnerability. With limited access to education and formal employment, these women find themselves trapped in a cycle of disadvantage. Imagine being Amina, relying on the meager income from selling vegetables at the local market. Imagine the constant worry of putting food on the table, of not being able to afford basic healthcare. Imagine the pain of watching your grandchildren go to bed hungry. This is the reality for millions of older women. The struggles of older women in low-income countries may seem distant, yet they resonate deeply with challenges faced by vulnerable populations globally. In the United States, for example, many seniors struggle to make ends meet on fixed incomes. The rising cost of living, coupled with inadequate Social Security benefits, pushes countless older Americans into poverty. Just like Amina, many rely on the kindness of strangers, food banks, and community support to survive. Their stories remind us that the fight for economic justice and social equity transcends borders. Beyond the economic hardship, older single women often bear the heavy burden of loneliness and social isolation. This loneliness is not just a fleeting feeling but a constant companion that shadows their every step. It seeps into their daily routines, making even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. The silence in their homes can be deafening, a stark contrast to the bustling lives they once led. In many cultures, their role as caregivers diminishes as their children grow older and move away. The once vibrant homes filled with laughter and chatter become quiet, almost eerily so. Family gatherings, which were once a source of joy, now serve as painful reminders of their solitude. Watching children play from a distance, they are reminded of the days when they were the center of their family's universe. The loss of a spouse, coupled with the absence of a strong support network, can lead to profound emotional distress. Memories captured in photographs become bittersweet treasures, evoking both joy and sorrow. Walking alone on quiet streets, they often find themselves lost in thought, reminiscing about the past. Visits to cemeteries become more frequent, as they seek solace in the presence of their departed loved ones. Imagine the quiet despair of an empty home, where every corner holds a memory, and every silence speaks volumes. The empty chair at the dining table, the untouched cup of tea, the quiet rooms, all serve as constant reminders of their isolation. The longing for a friendly face, a simple conversation, or a shared laugh becomes a daily yearning. They watch people in parks, smile at passers-by, and sit alone in cafes hoping for a moment of connection. The yearning for a listening ear is ever present. Pets often become their confidants, and a cup of tea becomes their companion. They look at the telephone hoping for a call that might break the monotony of their day. These women, often forgotten by society, carry their pains silently, their voices unheard. Their distant gazes and solitary walks speak of stories untold and emotions unshared. Their isolation is a stark reminder of the importance of human connection, especially in the twilight years. A simple gesture of kindness, a touch, a hug, or a shared moment can make a world of difference. It is a call to action for all of us to reach out, to listen, and to be there for those who have given so much of themselves. Despite the immense challenges, there is hope. Across the developing world, community-based programs are emerging as beacons of support for older women. These initiatives, often run by Women for Women, provide a lifeline in times of need. In villages and towns, community centers offer a space for socialization, skill-building workshops, and access to vital resources. These centers become havens where older women can break free from isolation, share their stories, and support one another. Empowering older women economically is crucial to breaking the cycle of poverty. Microfinance programs providing small loans and financial literacy training enable women like Amina to start their own businesses. Imagine Amina, no longer reliant on selling vegetables but running her own tailoring shop, her nimble fingers transforming colorful fabrics into beautiful garments. Imagine the pride in her eyes, the newfound confidence in her stride. Economic empowerment not only provides financial stability but also restores dignity and agency. Access to quality healthcare is not a privilege, it is a fundamental human right. Yet for countless older women in low-income countries, it remains a distant dream. Chronic illnesses, often left untreated, lead to further suffering and hardship. Imagine a world where Amina has access to regular medical checkups, where her arthritis is managed, and where she can age with dignity and grace. Investing in healthcare infrastructure, training community health workers, and providing essential medications are crucial steps towards creating a more just and equitable world for older women. The plight of older women in low-income countries is a call to action. We cannot remain silent witnesses to their struggles. Let us amplify their voices, champion their rights, and support organizations working tirelessly to empower them. By subscribing to this channel, you can stay informed about critical social issues and learn how you can make a difference. Together, we can create a world where older women like Amina are valued, respected, and empowered to live their lives with dignity and hope. Join the chorus of change, let our voices be heard.